A barren woman prays, God answers with twins, and before they're even born, they're already at war. Then one of them throws away his future for a bowl of soup. What is going on here? Abraham died and was buried in the family tomb, and then the story turned to Isaac and Rebekah. Rebekah was barren, so Isaac prayed, and God gave her twins. But even in the womb, they struggled. God told her, "Two nations are in your womb. The older will serve the younger." On the surface, it's a prophecy about Esau and Jacob. But hidden in it is the principle that the church lives by. God's promises don't follow human order or strength. They follow grace. Paul picked this up in Romans 9. Before the twins were born or had done anything good or bad, she was told, "The older will serve the younger." The church, like Jacob, is chosen not by works, but by God's calling. Esau grew into a hunter, Jacob into a quiet man at home. Then came the famous moment. Esau came in hungry, and Jacob was cooking stew. Esau sold his birthright for a bowl of lentils. It looks like a foolish trade, and it was, but it also points to something deeper. The church is the people who value the eternal over the temporary, the promise over the appetite. Esau traded destiny for dinner. The bride of Christ clings to inheritance even when it costs. Hebrews 12 warns us, "See that no one is godless like Esau, who for a single meal sold his inheritance rights." The church is the opposite. A people who endure hunger, loss, or struggle because eternal inheritance is worth more than earthly comfort. And notice Jacob's role. He wasn't perfect, but he longed for the birthright. That hunger for God's blessing, even mixed with flaws, foreshadows the church's posture. We're not chosen because we're flawless, but because, by faith, we cling to God's promise. Esau despised his birthright, but Jacob wrestled for it. And the church? She's the bride who wrestles, who holds on to Christ, refusing to let go until the blessing comes. Paul said it best. The Spirit himself testifies with our spirit that we are God's children. Now, if we are children, then we are heirs. So, Genesis 25 isn't just about sibling rivalry. It's about a birthright, an inheritance. And the church is the bride who values God's promise over everything else. If you believe the bride of Christ is called to live for the eternal, not the temporary, then put the word heir in the comments. Because in Christ's church, we don't trade destiny for stew. We inherit the kingdom.